When I share I'm going to become an author illustrator whilst being a stay-at-home mum, I usually get two questions. The first one is, how do you make time for it? Which I've already made a video and I'll link that in the description below. The second question, how do you even know what you want to do? Here are 5 significant points that has helped me find what I wanted to do in life. Everybody is different. This isn't the only way, so pick and choose what you will. It is definitely okay to work to earn money and then do what you like in your free time. This is just for anyone who's interested in my process, and I just hope it helps. The first turning point is coming across Top Regrets of the Dying by Bronnie Ware. I've already made a video about this, so I'll link it above or in the description below. But let me tell you what was actually happening behind the scenes. I was already working my dream job, but there was something that I've always wanted to do. Race Across the World was also on, if you've seen that program. When I saw this quote, it made me think about the bigger picture. We need to study, work, have a good job, get married, have kids, work, become a grandparent, like, you know, all of these things. When was I going to fit backpacking and travel in my life? Retirement maybe? I really wanted to kind of like make that time my year where I am earning, I am fully independent, and just travel. That is the risk that I took. I went out of my comfort zone. I've quit my dream job. I am really glad that I've taken that conventional route of studying, working towards my dream goal. It's taught me so much about backing myself up, having a savings, having a plan B, and it's given me the experience and the finances to actually quit my job and actually make space to then rethink things. That was definitely my first step of living life true to myself and not by other people's expectations, and it's helped me stop worrying about what other people think. Instead, really focus on my own life, that it will be never too late to try something and pursue something that we truly love. Now here's the actual thing that helped me find my why and my what. It's by reading the book The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. It is a 12-week course, but I think it's worth it to figure out like what you really want to do in your life, right? There were lots of practices that helped deep dive into like my soul, my head, my brain, asking questions that kind of makes us think about what were we actually like before judgment. I realized that my first job, I wanted to be an artist. Art made me happy, but then I was told that we couldn't make a living from it, so I was like, okay, scrap that then. And my second job was actually to become a teacher. I really loved helping others and the feeling that you get after helping someone. I feel so connected and happy, but again, I was told that there was like no money in it. Anyway, I chose fashion in the end. That's a story for another day. It really helped me figure out what I gravitated to. What is it that I actually wanted in life? To be playful again, to have fun, to be curious, and just being that part of a kid again. I know COVID lockdowns were a sad time, but it also made me realise if I couldn't work, what else would I have been doing? And I discovered I really enjoy connecting with other people and drawing every day. It was so much fun, so that kind of gave me clues where I wanted to head next. That being said, when COVID lifted, I got offered a job, but by doing that I actually stopped creating, stopped connecting, and I felt unfulfilled again, which now leads me to my third point. So this is where I started thinking about how I'm going to be taking my vision more seriously and figuring out my how and strengthening my why. I read the book by Gary Keller, The One Thing. Like, this is my notes for that book. Come on, focus baby, focus for me, focus. this is the one that turned my vision into what he calls a someday goal and break it down into what do I do right now. It's given me focus, and it's told me about the priorities about life and what a well-rounded life should actually look like. Whenever I'm stuck, I go back to this book. Now that I've done all the first 3 points, I feel like the 4th point is to keep moving, to keep experimenting, exploring. If I don't know what I'm doing, just keep doing, keep actioning. It's creating a past, it's creating something that I can analyze, reflect, and learn from. We are winning from any experience that we are taking on board, because the bad, unfair, traumatic experiences has taught me the things that I don't want to be a part of, the things that I don't want to do. And for the good experiences, it's teaching me what I am drawn to, what I do like, and what is giving me happy energy that I can still thrive from. And comparing tells me that it's time for me to do something, to explore, to experiment, to actually find out what it is. Which brings me to my 5th point, which is to keep on reflecting. I've written a diary from a very young age. I feel that it's very therapeutic, just letting it all out. But then I feel like I'm getting to know myself better by seeing it on paper, facing the uncomfortable truths, or be reminded of the fond memories and thoughts, learning from it, growing from it, because actually that's really telling myself what I am wanting. So these points has really helped me figure out like things that I want to do. I really hope it helps you guys too. I've summarized for reference in the description below. There will be bad days as well. I do try to see the positives and the negatives, and most of the time I just need to take a step back and I usually be able to figure it out. So friends, slow and steady makes a good broth. Okay? Right, hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now. So this is Yo-Yo. She's currently 19 months old.